Some pretty loud music. Too loud. Now you can't hear anything. That's probably good enough, right? Okay. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Long time I haven't streamed because, well, I'm back at work and I don't feel like doing a lot of streaming when I'm back at work. After I go back, actually. Today tonight, I got a fire hydrant that I've had for, I want to say like maybe 2 years now since I bought it, and I'm finally gonna paint it. I think I finally have a use for it now, so I want to get it all nice and pretty. I had to look up some pictures or reference pictures how fire giants look like in D&D because I've never really seen them because I don't have any of the books or anything like that. And I wasn't expecting them to have like gray skin and orange hair, to be honest, but they do look pretty awesome. So I guess let's just get started then. I'm just gonna start off with the hands and the face. And I didn't have like this dark gray paint, so I just mixed some light gray that I had with black, and this is what we got. Hopefully it looks pretty good. I'm hoping at least. I've been wanting to stream for a while now. I haven't streamed for a bit, couple of weeks. I wanted to stream yesterday too, but I had other responsibilities. I hung out with some friends. I saw the Royal Rumble at a friend's place. I missed the women's one, but I was there for the men's and a couple of the championship matches. I got there just in time for the tag team championship for DIY and something Motor City Machine Guns. I always get their name mixed up in my head, even while saying it. But I didn't even know Motor City Machine Guns was in WWE. That was a first, and I didn't know DIY was were bad guys. So that was new for me. I don't really keep up or watch a lot of or any wrestling, for that matter, anymore. I don't know. I fell off a couple of years ago. I used to be pretty into it, but not as much anymore. That hand looks good if you ask me. Gonna move on to the other hand. I moved my setup a little bit. The camera stand, it's on the left side of my desk now. Or it stems from the left side of my desk. Before it used to be from the back or in front of me. I don't know if I like it or not, but I only changed it because the light is also in front of me, the light stand that I have. And when I was painting, you could barely see parts of the figure. So I'm trying this out. I don't know, I feel a little crowded because my mic is on the right hand side. So I got that just like sticking at me, I guess. And I got the camera and the camera stand coming at me from the left. So yeah, I feel a little crowded. I can't get there. We go. But yeah, this is what I got. I have a fire giant and a cloud giant that I want to paint also. The cloud giant, its head broke off. It fell off a shelf that I have. I was surprised that it even broke, to be honest. It fell on the carpet. And it hit one of my dressers. It hit my dresser. And then it hit the carpet. So I'm surprised it even broke, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I really like how this color's turning out. It turned out real good. It also dried up pretty fast too, since the left hand's all dried up. I only know that because I kept touching it with my knuckles. Yeah. Speaking of procrastinating on stuff, I've been procrastinating on watching the new Sonic movie. I watched the other two in theaters, but I didn't catch this one. I don't even know. It's probably still in theaters. It's gotta be. But yeah, I do want to watch it. I don't want to pay for it for on demand, dude. $15 just to watch a movie on demand now. And then after you watch it, you only got it for like maybe 2 more days. And if you haven't watched it, then you got it for like 2 weeks until they take it off your account. So I don't think $15 is worth it. I think sometimes it even goes up to like 20, maybe 25. And the other thing I've been procrastinating on was I said I wanted to do like some kind of short content of some of the minis that I painted. You know, like I got that kobold and I have the brown dragonborn that I already painted. They're both done, and what I wanted to do was just make a short with like a little bit of their backstory or like a biography of them, and then just show off the mini. I thought that would have been cool. I still think it'll be cool. But I don't know why I haven't started on it yet. I think the only reason why I haven't started on it is because I don't have any kind of editing software. So I'd have to do that. I don't feel like downloading, what is it, CapCut or something like that. Maybe I could find like a good file to get After Effects or something like that. I don't know how much it is, but since it's Adobe, they're probably charging like crazy for anybody to use it. I know a friend of mine is using a pirated version of Photoshop. You'll never know. Come on, you stupid ear. There we go. This part of the song kind of reminds me of Mass Effect. Honestly, a lot of songs remind me of Mass Effect. I remember there was a song in Wonder Woman 82 or 84 or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But there was a song that was playing, I guess, like around the beginning of the third act. I legitimately thought it was a Mass Effect song, like from the third game specifically. Trying to get some of this water off. I'm just trying to get this layered on. That's it. Just a good layer. Oh yeah, something I also finished was the Christmas gift that I did for my friend. Man, I don't think I downloaded that VOD actually, so I could upload it to YouTube. That sucks. Shit. But I don't know. Well, not that much of a missed opportunity since I don't know how many people would have watched it. There we go. Just checking the rest of the face, make sure there's good coverage. Anything that I need to touch up, making sure. Because that looks like it's about it for his actual skin. Oh, looks like he has an ear back here that I need to touch. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Just the tip of the brush, I could reach it. I got it. Yeah, the rest of it is just hair. Alright. I don't think I'm going to stream for very long tonight either. Maybe until like 10:30 or something like that. I don't know, because I got work tomorrow. It's not early, it's around noon. But I don't know, I don't feel like being tired at all tomorrow morning. I do got some stuff to do. Oh man, I gotta get this paint off. It will not come off. But yeah. I also saw a movie yesterday. I think it's called Monster Love or something like that. It's on HBO Max. It was alright. It was like a romantic comedy, like dark comedy. I thought it would have been better, but it was only okay. I don't think I would watch it again. I don't know if I'll even recommend it to anybody, but I didn't mind it. It was a good movie to just, I guess, chill or listen to while you're doing other stuff, and then just stop and watch for a couple minutes. Something else that's been on HBO Max that I was watching was a show called The Pit. That's a pretty awesome show. Like a medical drama. Takes place inside of a ICU. And like each episode is an hour long. Like within what's happening in the show, I guess, whatever. The a whole season is just one shift. So like 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. is episode 1. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. is episode 2, so on, so on, so on. And it's pretty awesome. I do like that. It definitely keeps you interested. It keeps you interested, and there's no long like storyline that you have to wait to see any kind of payoff. Really, you get new characters that are coming in like as patients, and then there's like recurring patients. So there's always like something new going on in every episode or so. But then you still got the main storylines with each patient, and those could be either long or just like maybe 2 episodes. So yeah, it's so far it's pretty good, and not to mention you also have the doctor storylines. Everyone's pretty different. There's like that new person, like a couple of interns, medical students who are learning on the job. They're interns, obviously, all different kinds of personalities, and then you also have the residents, the people in charge who also have their own shit going on. So it, it's not bad. So you also don't get like those other shows. It's like other medical shows, or it's like one big case or one big thing that happened in every episode, and the whole the whole episode like is a week timeline wise. And then there's like a happy ending or whatever. And there's like a nice song happening at the very end, but no, not this show. So I definitely recommend that show if you have HBO Max, or if you want to pirate it. I don't fucking care. I'm not the police. I'm not the FCC. I'm not gonna report ya. I don't know if it's on any other um streaming service like around the world, but in the US it's on HBO Max. I think it's just an HBO Max original. I'm gonna start on his hair, but I do gotta mix some orange with red. I want it to be like an orange red. I see it on the reference images or the art that they have in their books that it is like very orangish. I do want to add some red in there though. I think it'll look a whole lot better, especially complementing its dark skin. I don't know what I'm gonna make that crown to be honest, but I know the rest of his armor is gonna be like a shiny black thing. This, ooh, this paint is really in there on my brush. I don't know if I want all that on there. I'm still using the water soluble uh paint, cheaper paint. I'm still also have the what is it called? War paint, army painters. I'm using this red, and this is like the cheaper stuff that I buy at my local game shop. like MSP. Let's say water. Yeah, it has water soluble, and the orange is called lava orange. Huh, very fitting. Honestly, I probably got it just because of that. Because I bought that orange just for a character who's a Earth Ganassi. I bought it for him because his skin was gonna be made of obsidian or like lava rock, and I wanted like veins of streaming lava going like around, going through his body, and it'll be visible. And I managed to do that actually really well. It was one of my first miniatures that I painted. I want to say it was like maybe the third, maybe fourth one. Man, I love how it came out too. Came out awesome. Too bad I fucking knocked that one off of my desk and it broke. Like he had a small hammer that broke, and I think even one of his feet broke off. I bought some paint. I'm not paint. Some super glue to try to fix it though. We'll see if that actually works out, because I have no idea. I haven't actually played D&D in a while. The closest thing we have come to playing D&D was it's like just a regular campaign that a friend of mine is running, and it isn't even D&D at all. We don't really roll dice or use spells or anything like. So it takes place in the modern world, but it's like a dystopia, and literally like almost everybody's poor, legitimately poor. We're all actual hobos, homeless people. Like nobody can buy anything at all. There's everything's closed, run down. So yeah, imagine there was an apocalypse, and then like nobody was ever to recover, like a zombie apocalypse, but there's like no zombies. There's no aliens, there's like no huge fight. Or at least that we know of. We're not gonna get like into any of that because that's not the story he's like really running. All he's really running is just something to have fun, I guess. So yeah, we're all homeless. The whole world is homeless, pretty much, except for just like a very few actual rich people that I don't know got so lucky, or I have no idea. But by rich, they're like lower middle class, I guess. And basically, that's pretty much it. We just go on random missions, just and we just do whatever. He gives us like random missions from this super rich guy, and it's usually trying to stop and raid caravans for him. And we just end up like killing everybody and everything the whole time. My character, so what he does is I buy a bunch of actual light bulbs, and then I fill them up with like gunpowder or whatever, like anything that could be explosive or start a fire. And I put like a shoestring or any kind of string, and I just have a lighter and I light that, and then I just toss it, and it's pretty much like small grenades. And one of the most recent things that we did was we had to break into a hospital, and then we had to kill some guy who, I have no idea what happened to him, but he was like getting experimented on. He had like a turret for an arm, and he was just huge. So we did that, and I was gifted a flamethrower to help out with the mission. So, and a funny thing, and we ended up winning, of course. It was fucking wild. It pretty much played like a video game, and it was actually really fun. We have a lot of fun playing it because playing his game because there's really not a lot of rules that says we can't really do stuff, and all we have to roll is like a d20. He just has a number in mind for an armor class, and that's just what he sticks with. Oh yeah, and also we raided a like a Party City store, and we all got costumes. I ended up getting like a wizard outfit. I look like Harry Potter basically. I look like Harry Potter. So I am a Murdo Hobo Pyro Wizard guy. We are literally murder hobos. One of my favorite things that we did, we went on a mission to help the quote unquote police or security. They were just calling themselves police, and he said that they were looking for this guy. Last seen he was here, yada yada, and we end up finding him. And my friend, he made him like super friendly, like very friendly. Like the guy was like, "Oh, hello, friends, yada yada yada. Oh, new best friends. I'm glad I've met you. I'm glad you saved me. Wow." And what one of the reasons why we had to get him is because the reason why we were on the mission on this mission, one of our friends got arrested because he was saying something was unfair, and then he started like in character, like throwing a tantrum, and he had the security called on him, and so they arrested him, and then they said you could have him back. You don't have any money for his bail, but if you do this favor for us, release him. So that's what we did. We went to go find the guy we were looking for. He was all super nice. We saved him, and then we told him, "Oh, we know a safe place to so we could take you." We took him back to the station, and then they arrested him. And then everyone else in the party was like felt so bad, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe we're doing this." And I kept telling them, "You do know we have a friend that's in jail right now, so I don't know why you guys feel bad. We're doing this so we could get him." And what I thought was funny was like he kept the the dungeon master, the game master, he kept trying to make me feel bad, but I was like, "This is all business. I don't want to be your friend. I don't care about you." And when we got him into the police station, like I told him, "You go ahead first. You know, you're a new friend. You go in first." So he went in first, and I only let him go first because I didn't want him to run. I like, all right, just in case. If he tries to run, I'll catch him. So as soon as we got in, like I told the secretary or whatever, she was like, "Oh hey, here's the guy that you guys wanted," and immediately like she calls us a bunch of security guards, and they just tackle him, and he's like, "Oh no, why are you doing this? Ow, ow, friends, help me! Brand new friends, help me!" And I just started ignoring him. Everyone else was like, "Oh no, why?" And I was like, anyways, I just went back to the secretary, and he's like, "Hey, so can we get our friend back now?" And that's what happened. We got our friend back. Oh man, all the stock is making me thirsty. But yeah, that's honestly one of the funniest things. I'm really happy like that happened. Like the best part was just like, it was hilarious hearing him like pretty much get tortured, I guess, and just yelling, "Friends, please, please help me! You helped me before. Why are you not helping me now?" And it was fun here, just like walking out while he's still getting hurt. It sounds harsh, but in the game, it's hilarious. I'm sure you guys would have find it hilarious if you were playing it too. Hello, Obi-Wan. How's it going? But yeah, that was one of my favorite missions we ever did. You play a lot of D&D, Obi-Wan? I was just saying the story of like one of my favorite missions that we did that a friend was DMing for us. Not D&D specifically. It was just a fun little thing. But yeah, that was, I don't know how many months ago, so. I've only played Baldur's Gate. Going pretty good, just browsing Twitch. Oh, like work? Yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, and I decided to just doing it for a little bit right now. I got work tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be streaming very much. What'd you play in Baldur's Gate? I finished one run, I think, of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, definitely one run. I think I started maybe like five five characters in that game. I only finished one. But man, I don't know how many hours I spent playing that. I'm super happy with the success that I had. Oh yeah, I was a paladin too. And and the one that I did finish, I was a paladin. I was a dragonborn paladin, a bronze dragonborn. And that was like the first tabletop D&D character that I played with and created. So using it in a video game was actually pretty cool. It was in game and tabletop. He was a Paladin of Vengeance. Oath of Vengeance Paladin. And like his backstory was something that I worked on a lot. And I was really happy with him. Yeah. Like I used it for a friends campaign, and basically we're all sent to an island that was used for uh trading and export, import, yada yada. They got taken over by this celestial lady, and it was one of the like funnest fights I've ever had in D&D. It was just me and like four other friends, and before we fought, I was offered if I wanted to be one of her paladins, one of her guards, and I refused because my character was a follower of what's his name, the Platinum Dragon, Bahamut. So I ended up getting a reward from him because we got TPK, but because my answer before the fight, we all got resurrected from Bahamut. So that was pretty much like a cool gift from us. It was really fun. You can print out a 3D model of the characters you create, or even the characters your friends create. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, sometimes I actually do look for minis to use and play with, and to obviously paint. But I'll definitely take a look. I mean, honestly, probably depending on where you're from too. I ordered a mini on Etsy. It came from England, but I didn't check, so I didn't know that. It took over like maybe a month, which makes sense. But since I bought it for a gift, for a Christmas gift, it came pretty late. That probably didn't help either. I like going on Etsy a lot to see if there's any minis that I like for stuff that I want to use or play as in the campaign. But yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'm always happy to look for people who do that kind of stuff. Oh, and thank you for following also. Package of 3 different characters for $60. 3 custom characters. Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all. Especially for custom. And you're also hiring a 3D modeler. Yeah, $60 ain't bad. Let me check out the hair. Hair's looking pretty great. Yeah, I like the hair. I like the color of it. I'll put some detail on it much later when it's time for that. I'm gonna continue with the armor now, I think, starting from the shoulders. Ooh. And he offered to prime it too. Damn. Offering a lot. But that ain't bad at all. Let me see. What should I use for this? I think I need a bigger brush. Oh yeah, you try to be fair. That's always a good thing, especially when you got like a business going on. But yeah, priming it is pretty awesome. Like all the stuff that I buy from the internet, that isn't primed at all. Like you probably know. So I do have like my own spray can for priming. I even like to prime the miniatures that you buy from like game stores, because I feel like sometimes like they say it's pre-primed, but it doesn't always look that way, and the paint doesn't stick like it should when it should be primed. So like I haven't primed this one myself. It said it was pre-primed, but like I said, I don't believe it. There was a kobold and a dragonborn that I painted a long time ago that said they were pre-primed, but then I primed them myself. Feel like feel like pre-primed minis that you buy from a store, like the paint or the primer that they use is kind of cheap. But sometimes when I do paint them and I'm holding them for a while, like I didn't always have this like handle thing. I didn't always have a stand, so I would always hold a mini even after I paint it. Like I would make sure it's dry before I touch it again. But I would always end up like rubbing some of the paint off, and I would have to go over it again. And I'm like, oh, that is just annoying. Yeah, imagine like the bigger it gets, the pricier it would be, right? Yeah, yeah, I figured it doesn't look that bad of a price. Yeah, I'm gonna get started on this guy's armor now. I really want it like a shiny black. So one thing I want to do is, I don't have a shiny black. I don't have a glossy black or anything. I do have silver though. I wonder if I mix the silver with the black, it'll turn out shiny, hopefully. So I guess we'll see. Show you what I'm working with when it comes to the paint. Yeah, so far it's looking pretty cool. Maybe I'll add more black to make but it's definitely shiny, which is what I want. I'll probably add more black, because I do want it darker. But this is looking great. I do like how the way this looks. A berserk statue of guts for, oh my god. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fucking work. He said it was 8 inches tall. Yeah, I could see that. I could see why it would take 3 days. I'm gonna add more black to this. Have you ever seen these YouTube videos of this guy who's pretty much getting buff because he wanted to learn how to use what's his name? The sword from Berserk. He said it. I don't know how the sword is literally as big as him, but he pretty much made like a whole replica. Yeah, like his videos are awesome to see. Like it's crazy to see that. Alright. Yeah, it's actually perfect. Oh man, I won. Painted over his hair by accident. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like all the ways this color's turning out. Not bad at all. Smart. Yeah. Hand it to the professionals. You were just hired to print it out. I get that. I only offer to have it painted for customers if they're willing to pay though. I just Yeah, that's true. That's a whole lot of money spent and wasted. No point in trying to do it at all and get yourself a lot more stressed also. you'll probably be spreading yourself too thin. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, for sure. One thing I wanted to do, like a long time ago, I did want to buy a 3D printer and just print out like a bunch of small minis just for myself and friends. Then I looked up like all the stuff that you probably need to buy, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. I don't want to. And I don't have space for a 3D printer anyways. Like even though they make them pretty small, I live in a small apartment and I still don't got space for those things. So yeah, ordering from other people, commissioning from other people, or just buying from my local game store, that's gonna be the way for me for a long while. Still safely resin print on a budget. I'm sure you can, yeah. Like one thing I didn't even know or think about. I saw it on a video, so I don't know if it even applies to uh all kinds of resin print just 3D printing. Some guy had to buy like a whole like I guess enclosing. He puts a 3D printer inside this like little box, like fabric box, and there's a hose attached to the back of it. So it's like an exhaust to get a bunch of the fumes to go outside. I was like, I didn't think about that. I didn't know it would even make fumes, to be honest. I just realized I don't have it in the camera. Oopsie. Hose attached to it because it's hooked up to an air purifier, so no smell or fumes. Okay. Yeah. And the curing, like, do you need a whole other machine for that also? Because I think I've seen some people just use like a light, some kind of UV light, and I thought I seen someone who just dunked it in a bucket of alcohol. I don't know how much, but like the percentage. But it was, I just remember it was alcohol. Oh, you printed it in your room? Oh, you could even just put it out in the sun. That makes sense. Just UV light, so yeah. Wash it in alcohol. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, yeah. If you have a business, yeah, definitely need for speed, and probably for the quantity also. Not necessary for personal use. Okay, yeah. So you could just get like any container of I'll just fill it with alcohol, duck it in there for 15 minutes, and then just put it out in the sun. For personal use, obviously. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 5 minutes. Gotcha. Nice. Summer is looking pretty good. The right product, gotcha. Definitely gonna go through a second coat for this whole armor for sure. Oh, there goes the music. Let's see what else is on that doesn't have any kind of copyright. Copyright is royalty free. No, do not continue, please, for the love of God. Let's see, let's see. No copyright music mix. Plus rain. No thanks. Royalty free music. A lot of lo-fi. Ooh, what's this? Free background music. Copyright free. Alright, good enough. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh, something cool that you've printed recently. Okay, man. There we go. Careful, careful. Yes, yes, good. Yeah, that's fine. I have room to mess up on this. I'm only laying down the base layers, I guess. Something I do wish. I wish what's it? I wish miniatures did come in more pieces so you could glue and put together. Because man, sometimes getting into these like small like areas and crevices is so difficult. Oh, I guess he's gone. Is he? Did he peace out? Oh yeah, I guess he did. Maybe, I don't know. Possibly talking to myself again. That's fine. Let's see, I gotta remember to keep the model actually on the under the camera. I keep pulling it away. I gotta show you guys what I'm actually painting. Hmm. Yeah, man, I feel so cramped with this new setup. Like, it's easier for you guys, like, to see what I'm painting, like, lighting ways. But, like, for me, painting it is a lot more difficult. Not to mention, like, comfort. Yeesh. Trying to get this little area right here. Boom, 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 boom. Poke at it a little to get those areas on the inside between the lines. On between the squares. Okay. Also, have to get familiar with the angle of the camera. Before it used to be a lot higher. Right now it's super close. Like maybe 4 inches away from the actual model. Like the model is just standing there right now. And you could see how close it is from you guys. I don't know if you guys could discern like the distance between the two. Oh man. So last night I decided to play some Marvel Rivals. I was playing ranked. It, sometimes I forget. Like I know, like ranked is toxic as fuck, but sometimes you can forget how toxic you can get. At first it was fine. We all chose our heroes. We're gonna go to the objective, capture the objective, and it all starts. I was healing, and this is like bronze 2, mind you. I don't have a lot of time to play, so I'm not very good either. But man, so Me and this other guy, we were doing our heals really well. We were backing up our tanks. Nobody was really dying unless they decided to go off on their own, trying to be a hero or whatever. Um, the other healer, he starts telling the tanks to push because we had them. We had their backs. They had nothing to worry about. But it was getting a little difficult for them to push because our DPS, some of them kept dying because, like I said, they were going off on their own. Um, After a couple of minutes, our healer, he just started calling everybody trash, yada yada. You know, same old, same old. Then he started with the racial slurs. And I'm like, really, dude? Come on. He started calling the whole team trash, trash tanks DPS. He didn't really. Well, I guess I'm counting that too, since he said this team. But he mainly was like just attacking anybody that wasn't healing. Then the dude says, "Oh, I'm gonna start throwing." He stopped playing for a little bit, then he got back to playing because he figured, oh yeah, he could get banned. But I don't know if he freaking knows that he could get banned just for being abusive in the voice chat and in the text chat, which he was doing for both. He even was accusing the enemy DPSs of using speed hacks. I was like, damn, dude, you need to chill the fuck out. It's just a video game. He was even threatening, saying like, "Chat, just go in and report all these guys. Report them all." I don't, I don't think that dude was even streaming, to be honest. I don't think he's a streamer. I think he was doing that to scare everybody. But man, he was the worst. I swear. I did not like that guy. I had zero hesitation reporting him. Reminds me of this other time during season 0. I remember I took a break from playing the game because I'll be honest, like I sucked, and some people TikToked me, and I got all butthurt about it a little. But anyways, I came back from my break. First game I played, some dude got all butthurt because someone took Psylocke from him, and the guy didn't want to change. Then he started saying, "Hey, you better play well, yada yada. Or if you don't give me Psylocke, I'm gonna throw." We ended up losing. Obviously, the guy was Wolverine. He chose to play was Wolverine. I'm like, damn, I just got back from like a break, like maybe week or two. Well, technically, well, not just a week actually, because I stopped on a weekend and I didn't play for a weekend. So it was like a Saturday, Sunday. Then I stopped, and I got back. Not the next one, but the one after the weekend. And man, that was the first game I came back to, and I was like, oh, great. This kind of shit. I'm like, dude, you're in bronze. Like I said, I'm not good at the game, and I barely played it. And I took like a week break from it. Why are people acting like this? It's a video game. Like, is this your only accomplishment? This isn't even about being a competitive person. You're just being a piece of shit. I did not see the point of acting that way towards people. I can't understand it. I'm gonna do his gauntlets, it's dark color too. I am using a whole lot of black. Oh yeah, also there's this one movie that I saw recently. It's called Blink Twice on Amazon. Man, that movie was fucking intense. I wasn't a fan of the ending, and I wish it got a little bit more in depth to what they were trying to say and talk about, but it wasn't really anything that you haven't heard before. They did make a comment on one part of it that I did like, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of the ending, and some parts were like a little tough, not to watch, because I mean, like, one, I know it's fake, and two, like, I don't know, expected to see in this film. They even have like a trigger warning before the actual movie. But man, I wish they could have stuck that ending a little bit better. Because I just thought it was wow. I don't feel like the main character won all that much. But hey, that's just me. Maybe other people. If you liked it, you liked it. I didn't mind the movie. I didn't think it was bad. I just think the ending could have been better. Ooh, water break. 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. Oh yeah, another movie I saw on Amazon Prime. With Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon. You're cordially invited. That's a pretty good movie. I enjoyed myself watching it. But I think that's another movie that you could just have on in the background that you don't have to completely pay attention to it. You could do other stuff while you're watching it. Um, you have to pay a lot of attention to it, really. And man, is this really just me? But I didn't. Nah, that's spoilers for the movie. I won't say anything. But that's one of the movies where adults really don't understand how Gen Zers or young millennials act. Like the way the younger people were portrayed in this movie was as if the writers and director just watched a bunch of TikToks and YouTube shorts of influencers and just said, "Oh, that's exactly what it's like," or they just watched a bunch of other shows and movies where, like other bad portrayals of these generations, and they just look like total fucking goofballs. They look like caricatures of what they're trying to portray, like parodies, and like, yeah. it's really fucking annoying. I'm glad they called out a little bit. Like one joke that I'm glad they called out was like the gaslighting thing, because oh my god, for so long, people like they just use gaslighting as a replacement word for just regular lying. When like we all, at least I hope everybody knows that gaslighting is like a much more intense version of gaslighting in a way. Not really. Like gaslighting, you're just making somebody like completely go crazy and make them believe in something else, completely doubting their actual like beliefs by completely lying to them and just like pretty much brainwashing them. Lying, you're just lying to somebody. You're not telling the truth. You're not, unless you're like really going into this lie, then it's just a lie. You know, you're not gaslighting everybody. Lying is not gaslighting. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And they did make a joke because people kept saying you're gaslighting, you're gaslighting, you're gaslighting, and then someone was like, "Do you even know what that means? Are you using correctly?" And like Will Ferrell's character, like gives the actual definition of gaslighting, and like the young character's like, "Oh, we were completely using that wrong." And I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was really fucking funny. But yeah, there was one part that I thought was hilarious that does involve an alligator or a crocodile or whatever, whichever one of those two, that I thought it was really fucking hilarious. But yeah, if you guys like want something lighthearted to watch that isn't like Blink Twice, where like that shit's fucking heavy and intense, or if you want to cleanse your palate from Blink Twice, go ahead and watch Your Cordially Violet with Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon. Like I said, you could just have it on in the background if you want, if you're doing other stuff, or if you like just generally want to watch something and just enjoy yourself. Go ahead and watch that. Definitely a recommend. I'd recommend it. I think I changed my mind on that recommendation. I think at the first I said I wouldn't really recommend to anybody. Oh no, I was thinking of Monster Love from HBO Max. That's what I was thinking. That's what I wouldn't really recommend to anybody. I am getting all kinds of confused. Talking about a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I also watched today. Actually, I watched the latest Mission Impossible movie, Day of Reckoning. I think that's what this one was. It was 7. I'm pretty positive I could say it's 7. It's pretty good. Damn, but yeah, that movie was fucking long, and for some reason I can't help but think like the Mission Impossible movies, they can't have more than one female protagonist on the team or in the movie. I swear, I feel like every single movie only has one. Like this one, we had fuck, I forget the actress's name. I kind of want to look it up too now. Um, but it was two female protagonists pretty much, and then one of them pretty much leaves the movie at some point, and then it all goes to one, and I'm like, since 4, I feel like we haven't had more than one in every movie. Oh yeah, okay. We had Haley Atwell, and we had Rebecca Ferguson. Rebecca Ferguson is the mom in Dune, and Haley Atwell is Peggy Carter from the Captain America movie slash Marvel movie slash TV show. She's Captain Carter in the What If, Marvel's What If. But yeah, they're the latest like female protags. And this one, and then one of them just like leaves, then you don't see them for like half of the movie. I'm like, what the hell? And since the fourth one, because I don't remember the first three anymore, really. Um, in the fourth one, we had this one chick. I don't know, whatever she is, but she was also part of the team. I don't think she comes back for the fifth one, at least not to my knowledge. Let's see, Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol. Okay, let's see, cast. Okay. Paula Patton. She plays Jane Carter. Let's see if she's in Rogue Nation. Cast. Nope, she's not in it. But you know who does show up? Rebecca Ferguson, the mom from Dune. So she's there. And she in the 2018 one as well. Let's check. Yeah, she's in the 2018 one. And Michelle Monaghan, she does come back, I think, in this one. Was she also in Rogue Nation? I'm not sure. I don't even know if I watched Rogue Nation. Is that the one with Henry Cavill? Doesn't look like it. Apparently, even Jeremy Renner was in Rogue Nation. I thought he was only in number 4. But yeah. So I guess Rebecca Ferguson comes back for Rogue Nation. She comes back for Fallout, and she's in 7. And she's the only like female pro tag in all 3 of them. I mean, yeah, in all 3 of those that she's in. Yeah, because what's her name? Paula, whatever. Paula Patton doesn't come back after Ghost Protocol. So, and I don't know about the first 3. I can't really say anything about the first 3. But yeah, like, why does it feel like they can't have more than one female pro tag in these movies? I find that crazy, to be honest. And like they all kick ass too, which is fucking crazy. Not only are their characters pretty cool, but the actors, I do like the actors in them who play them. So I do wish they were in them. Maybe they'll be in the last one. At least I think we're all assuming it'll be the last one. Damn, I am losing paint fast. Like it's just drying up on the brush really quickly. I gotta go faster. Gotta go fast, fast, fast. That's a Sonic reference. It's from the cartoon. I never watched it. I only know it because one of my friends watched it and he would say it a lot. He would sing it a lot. Is that part of the armor? Or is that hair? I'm gonna say this is part of armor right here. Having an audience in this would be useful mainly because I could ask, am I in frame? Do you guys see this fine? And I could just look at the chat like, nope. They get to look up or move up. So I don't have to keep looking at the camera to make sure the toy's in frame or the figure, or if you guys can see what I'm actually painting. Yeah, I got the... Okay, I still need to do bracer though. I still need to do like the little edges. Trying to get that outside right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Maybe I should have used a smaller brush to do the rim of the gauntlets. But yeah, those are, I watched, wow, like 3, 4 new movies this past week. I'm glad I did. I'm getting back on my movie binging arc. I'm a fan of that. I used to watch a whole lot of new movies. Like a couple years ago, I used to go to the theater every single week, every Friday morning. I say that's the best time to go watch a movie just because it's usually empty. And you just watch the first showing, and then you're out. I'm usually out by noon at the latest. And then I got the whole day ahead of me. Oh man, one movie I still really want to watch is Transformers 1. The animated Transformers movie that came out in theaters most recent. It's the most recent Transformers movie. I really wish I got to watch that in theaters. I'm still waiting on it to come out on whatever streaming service it's gonna come out on. See, it's made by it's Transformers, so it's gonna be a Paramount movie. So it's probably gonna come out on Paramount's streaming service. I'll probably get that for a month just so I could watch it. Or maybe I'll just make a fake email just to get like that 1 week free. Because I don't have to pay for it, right? Right? Okay, there we go. I was trying to find the area of the gauntlet that I'm not able to reach. I hope you guys could barely see it. Because if I try to get you guys to see it, then I can't see it. If I can see it, you guys can't see it. I need that balance, and I can't find that balance. Alright, sorry. Gonna do some gauntlet that you guys won't be able to see real quick. I'm gonna try to finish as fast as possible. Alright, I think I got it. Yeah. I wanna make like the undersuit brown, like those, I don't know if you see those sleeves. I wanna make that like a dark brown. Same with his cloth. I'm gonna make the rope thing like a goldish, brownish color. I think that'll look good. I'm gonna make those gauntlets like really fucking warm, like really warm. They're gonna be messed up. They're gonna look bad. But I think this is all I'm gonna pay. Oh yeah, I also did the shin armor, the leg armor too. Yeah, that I did that. But yeah, other than that, I'm kind of done here. It's 10:30. Like I said, I don't want to be tired tomorrow morning. This is probably all I'm gonna do. Trying to clean this brush. Are all my brushes clean? Nothing yucky, gross on any of them. That's good. That's good. Okay. But yeah, this is what I got so far. Hopefully this comes out good. I'm liking it so far. I'm definitely got to fix that hair right there. That hair looks bad. Completely painted over it, and there's still a lot. Actually, no, that's just the light. Like I said, like that light makes it hard to see. Like, what did I get? What did I didn't get? Because it just looks like it's some parts look like it's not painted, but it's actually just a highlight from the light itself hitting the figure. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, folks. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for chatting with me. It was cool. It was fun. Even if you guys just watched a little bit of it, it was cool. I don't mind if you guys don't chat. You guys could just watch. Um, I'll try to keep on talking to keep you guys entertained. I do feel like I wasted all of my good talking points on this stream, so I have to figure out. Maybe I should just watch a bunch of more movies this week so I can talk about it with you guys next time. Try to figure out like think of interesting things that happened throughout this week so I could talk to you guys also. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Good night. Good morning.